Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Legendary V19 here, and today I have a new type of video that it's a one and only time that I'm going to do it, and it's voices in my head that I had for the past, I don't know how many, maybe a year or two, not even two, probably a year, and I never had the chance to talk about them and some recent things, but now because of the one and only beautiful muse, I have found the right time to take part of what I have to say. And it's about the game, about the CCs, about the CM, and about the community in general of wargaming. Because, so, if you love this game, listen to me. You don't want to do what I do, you can do your own thing, you have an opinion, you have a choice, we all do. So, first of all, the game is amazing. I hate the fact that I love it so much, but I do. It's what helped me to get through dark and good times, and what I end up playing whenever I had that, which was when the COVID thing started, like most people do. I stopped buying other games, and I found this one, which I can purchase things whenever I want. And there's a lot of reasons why. There is a big life lesson, if you want to say it, in the game that we all learn. And it is, no matter how much you try or how much you do, you will always fail. Most of the times. And a lot of times you will win as well. The game, I repeat, the game was not designed for everyone to win. That one smile on your face, I got the win, da da da. It's the good smile on your face, and it's the disappointed face of someone else who he might not do the best for his team, but he lost the game. And you can't blame anybody, because they're still learning the game. They might not learning the game. They might also do as much you did, but you didn't have the same team, because it's all about team in this game. Most of you out there making content of how it's done, how to win, how to do a specific amount of damage or XP. It's like asking a rich man, hey, how did you become rich? And we all know that it depends upon you most of the time, and a lot of times you just are, because none of them had a secret or whatever. They just became because of someone else. And it's basically impossible to learn how to do it, and the same way goes for this game. You're not gonna ask anyone how you do it. There might be a few things that can show you a path of how you do it, but it always depends upon you, how much you want to learn. If everyone was meant to win, we will all be rich, right? We all do mistakes. I make big mistakes, and I do regret that, like most people. Sometimes you think that something might work out, and in the end, it doesn't go your way. So, you go on other games, like, I don't know, Call of Duty, or whatever you really care. Like, do you really care if someone is dying, like on this game? Most of the time, not. Like, I learned basically to care about my own performance, and that's what you should do here. Before getting mad for losing or be happy for winning, ask yourself what I could be done better. Like, if you lost a game with over 2000 XP, which happens sometime, and your team did nothing, well, most of them still learning. At least 80% of the people do, and some of them they don't really care, and that's fine. The game is free for everyone. If you feel bad for spending money on it, because that's an option, think about that, that excitement of the one time that you decide to put money in it. Like, remember why you did that. And even if, you get that one crate or whatever and you expect something, and it's like a lottery ticket. Sometime you can win something, sometime not. And we all know it. One way or another, the game has to make money, and not for your own benefits, but for them, because somehow they have to continue the game. The game stays alive because of that community in itself. And believe me, it's like you going to work every single day, and in the end of the month, you don't get paid. Well, that's not gonna work with the game. It's free to play, but somehow some people that they care a little bit more than others, they going to spend some money. The game has its own plan, and they have their own way to make the game. Just because you became a CC, or in general, some people that they are a CC, they don't have to pay you or kiss your ass. It's like, I don't know. So some people they do succeed and some not. You review food or you review cars, and of course you're not gonna buy the food or the car every time you do that. For people who do YouTube for that specific thing, they get the thing for free, they try it out and have a good day and go to the next one. And the same way goes here, and you have an opinion, and people really really care about your opinion, but not if you're being an asshole. They don't pay you, they just let you try it. And surprisingly, in this game, they let you try it, and most things they allow you to have it anyway, as if you become a sissy. And you make money from people looking for your opinion at some point, and that's when you become a good sissy, and that's why they make you sissy, because you have enough people that they believe they can help you a little bit, so you can benefit from them, they can benefit from you on many things. Because as a CC you get more confident, and sometimes you forget exactly what you signed up for. You always feel like you need to put your opinion out there, and you get stuck with it. Same as if you lose it. And you still feel like you have an opinion. Like, mate, burned out is a thing, so it's up to you knowing when to take a break. We all do. Speaking about the companionship, which, every month on the update they take as a CC, or you as a person in the end of the day, or if you want, you can spend it straight away and buy it. Well, something as a companionship was never meant to be something that everyone likes it. It's a small help for less money that helps some people that they don't want to pay much for the game, or they are new to the game, so they give you something cheaper that as long you play the game, you can have it. Does it mean you will play the ship non-stop? Not really. I don't have too many campaign ships that I got stuck with them, playing them non-stop. And yeah, most people don't play them, all of them, but that's why they bring variety of different ships. Some are less good, some are okay, and some are really good. Not everything meant to be good, as not everyone was meant to win every game. Because remember, you get that overpowered ship that you ask for in a campaign, or a good ship, but then you're still disappointed that someone who doesn't have any idea about the game has it as well. So one way or another, you're gonna get disappointed anyway. Like any other game, it got its pros and cons, and we all know that. Now, speaking about the CMs, the manager community, that has become a trend to hate them. same way as in general wargaming. Stop saying they don't play their own game. They do play it, man. They know what's happening, they know what they're doing, they're not gonna show you everything. Not everything was meant for you to see. And that's the magic about you. That's the magic behind it when you watch their stream and you always have those questions. Well, they know what's happening, and some things that were never fixed because you think it's broken, it's not. It's part of the game that was designed that way, like something called shell falling short, which that's for them that's not even a thing. That doesn't exist for them. Not every ship was designed to brawl in and expect the same results as every salvo from far away, and they know that. All the ships are different, and if you really care, you can basically do a research about all of them that you really care instead of blaming the game. You care about the ship, you have Google, there is a few things that you have on PC that you can get a lot of informations. The CMs are only out there for the message and making sure get some feedback that makes sense for them. Not all of them supposed to know how to play the game. That's not the reason why they are part of the team. There is a lot more behind the scenes that we will never know, they will never tell you, and that's it. And another thing, it's don't expect too many things because CC has not the CC, sorry, the PC has that, and then you expect to have the same, and then it's like, oh yeah, but we don't want that. Like, oh CC, why I keep saying CC? I don't know, whatever. Like, PC has submarines or they have aircraft carriers. We don't know. We don't want that. We don't want that. But we want that ship. We want that ship and we want that thing. Well, it's not as easy as you can think, and I know that myself. Believe me, if I want to play something different, I'm gonna play something different. It's at the end of the day, that's a PC, this is a console, and there's a few things that are not so easy to just copy paste and just make it exactly the same. That's not the way it goes for any other game. There's games out there, they are designed for at least like maybe 4 years, 5 years, and when they're out, they still have a problem. Like any other game, they still have a problem. It's just this game, it's still in the making and making non-stop, and because you keep playing it and playing it and playing it, you experience, like I experienced, most of the negative things that some of them they need to be fixed and some of them are just part of the game. So, back to the CC though. When you became a CC, you know very well what you signed up for. Someone like Spartan, he knew what he signed up for, and he still till this day knows, but he keeps going. And someone like the shadow of Spartan, let him pick, ex-CC, had the game to help him grow up, had Aaron to help his channel grow up, had Spartan as a main person to help his channel to grow up. But hey, it was never about them at the end of the day. No pick. Speaking of you, you didn't make that game. You're not the reason that people play this game. So don't worry, the game will decide on its own when it's over. Same way you use the game for your own benefits and any other people or whatever you did, same way they're gonna benefit from you for making videos. Even though they don't really care about you or anyone else. Do you think everyone wakes up every morning and think, oh, what Pig has to say about that? Believe me, no, not even close. The game became toxic from when you appeared in the eyes of people. I fell for that, and I became toxic myself. Um, when I realized that, I stopped watching you, and I do 100% better, believe me. Just because you have skill issues and got used to being carried by much better people than you are, you cannot blame Wargaming for any of that. Go back when you start your channel and remember why you did that. Why? Just ask yourself, because even back then you still had the people that till this day you know them and they know you, that they always make sure you win every game, and then you just end up being on YouTube already with a 70 win rate and whatever happens, and got used to just using the same ship, which is a Yamato. You're getting used to one ship that can overmatch anything. It doesn't matter what position you take on the map. And the one time you take in a ship that takes a little bit more skills and positioning of yourself, you just suddenly hate the game. Oh no, I can't believe I have to do two steps forward. No way. From the beginning, you had killer players, and the one time you surprisingly did well, you make a video about it, like everyone else. Most people do that. So I'm surprised of how many people still watch you and think, oh, what you're doing is so interesting. I'm learning from you. Are you fucking serious? Really, guys? The only thing I learned from him is how to become toxic and blame Wargaming for absolutely everything that happens. The game was not designed for you. It was not designed for nobody. It's for yourself. It's a product. You like it, you take it. You don't, someone else will come in and try it on its own. It is what it is. You done with the game? Well, pick. Fuck off. Go somewhere else and blame another game. It's simple. The game doesn't need you. You need the game. The numbers, they talk for themselves. You are the reason that blaming Wargaming became a trend. I played with fucking kids, man. I played with kids still learning the game, just so I can see them, what mistakes they have and what they have to say about the game whenever they do something stupid. And I ask them to send me a clip back. When I say kids, I don't say kids, but any type of age. That I did it as a test just for this moment. And as you expected, was a copy exactly of what you're teaching everyone to do. Be toxic and blame Wargaming for everything. I got feedback from them sending me and see the mistakes, and it was a mistake that they did. It has nothing to do with the game that they did, but they blame Wargaming because that what they were. That was what you teach everybody to do. Whenever you do a mistake in life, just blame Wargaming, and then you're gonna feel better about yourself. It's not that you have skill issues. Even though you're gonna make me lose every game, just blame Wargaming. Every time you lose, just send me back, hey Pick, it was Wargaming's fault I lose. Not because you being better up from me. No, man. Fuck you, bro. You don't hate Wargaming, you love them so much that you can't stop making videos about them. As you grow your channel, you rely on views. And what brings views? Now, it's hate and toxicity. And you're doing the best possible way to do that, because that's what you live up from, no? That's what you live up. You do some other game, oh, not getting the same views, so I cannot be as toxic here, I cannot have the same, or let me go back to Wargaming and just start another toxicity as well. I can see so many examples how you spread your toxicity to everyone, even one of your best friends that's still trying the best not to feel bad about you and still support you. And every time you are with him, he becomes same as you instantly. You know who am I talking about? Aaron, who was there from the beginning with you. And that's who I was stuck with because he decided to change and have his own way to play. He grew up so much and he create his own style and happy moments with other people, and because of your jealousy you always have to get through him to remind him to be toxic. He is the reason for me and for a lot of other people to be what they are. And you know, he actually cares about the community for people that follow and try to have their own channels and not competition for views, which is, of course, what you see. Because, oh, I'm the big channel, I'm 8,000. Believe me, man, 8,000 is absolutely nothing. I had people that I know them that have over 1 million, and that's the one thing that they get pissed off of people like you having less than 100 people and think you are someone. You are nobody, man. Just nobody. Remember that in the end of the day, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about me or anyone else. You are the princess of the house when you are in the house. Once you leave the house, nobody cares about you. You just got used to someone care about you. I don't know. You were the bully and now what you're doing, you bully others. Whatever. Well, the game has to move on, and the first step is for you to fuck off. You never cared about anyone. Just for the few times I played with you, you didn't even care about being a teammate. I can see it every time you play with other people that, oh, let's do a member games. Well, I don't really care about you guys, but I just, prefer to give away some of my win rate just so I can keep showing how much better I am, because I'm not gonna help you win the game. I'm gonna do everything possible for me to do good and not for you. But anyway, man, I'm not here to say any more about you and any other person that you made toxic in this community. So, for all of you that still love him, good for you. But remember why you play this game at the end of the day. And if you hate it, stop playing it. It's simple. Don't be a hypocrite. Try something new. It's okay. Playing and then come back and say the game is better than Legends. Nope. It's not better, it's just different. So do you. Be different. Stop following the bullshit of society that gets to one trend and then you follow and hate on that. Have your own opinion about it just because someone says something. This is not a fucking Joker movie that you're gonna have the society fuck up the whole company or whatever. Fuck that. Either play the game or not, and learn when to take a break, which is very, very important. Keep that in mind. You don't hate wargaming. Anyway, that's everything I had to say. Some of you will disagree, some of you may agree. There's a few things that I did my research before I talked about it, and some things that I'm not sure. But hey, at the end of the day, we all have an opinion, and that was my opinion about the game and the whole situation that happened with Pig recently. But in general, it's not recently. It's a long time ago. It just took a while until somebody started talking about it, and now I'm taking part of it, and hopefully more people will open their mouth, and if they have something to say that about the game, just say it. it is a free speech for everybody else. So if you have something to say, just say it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you hate me, if you're not, that's the one thing. I don't really care. I'm not here to make everybody like me or hate me. I'm just here because I had something to say about the game. And if you agree, good for you. If you're not, good for you as well. I hope you have a great day. Anyone who watched the game, someone that you may know me, you might not, Legendary V19. I'm streaming sometime the game, most of the time trying to. I'm not uploading a lot of videos, but doing my best to stay connected with the community and have my own way to connect with you all. So, if you like what I'm doing, just leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and remember that thing here, it's a one and only time that I'm gonna do a video about it. Hopefully I don't have to do it again. That's everything I had to say. I could have a few more things, but I prefer just not to say it. So, have a good day everyone, and take care. Stop hating people. We love everyone. At the end of the day, we are all here to have fun whenever possible. You don't hate wargaming, you love it, because at the end of the day, if you hate it, you wouldn't be here till this moment right now. So, like and subscribe guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.